Welcome to Cosmic Stock. That was an interesting thing that just happened, folks. If anyone happens to be on, it said that I pressed something that said automatically go live, which I didn't do, and I wasn't able to go live. Anyway, happy Christmas Eve to everyone, and happy Hanukkah to everyone. And I am in a robe and a hat. I have my fake coffee. It's cold. And yeah, I do have the heat on. It's just cold. Welcome. I fixed the audio all by myself. And I think that I am audible. We'll see if anyone is free to join us. And if not, then I'll sign off. I thought I would try. I would see who's on. So what is Cosmic Stock? It is something that I created a few years ago out of our being on lockdown and people being afraid of going out and getting together. I'm a people person and I like groups, and I thought that I would gather folks together remotely and share some of my optimism and hope. So I'm going to scroll down and see if there's anyone with us. No. So as of right now, there is one viewer that I see, and there were two people that said that they were possibly going to join. What do we do here? We pray and meditate. We do healings, visualizations, and we do chatting, and folks do ask me questions. They have me go in. I do not do personal readings here. So I will give it a little bit of time. I see there are two viewers. One person shared. So anyway, so this is just for my friends. So if you're sharing with someone who is not a Facebook friend of mine, they wouldn't be able to see this. So I thought until I see comments to see how long I'm going to be doing this on Christmas Eve. The first miracle today was my going deep into my laptop to find out why I didn't have audio for the last Facebook Live and why other friends had difficulty. And I just kept clicking and something was disabled. I enabled it and it's a miracle. So I say power to y'all. If you don't give up, you can make things happen. I'm not a techie person, but I'm facing my fears. And I amaze myself. I feel like my guides come in, the computer geek guides of the highest, and they assist me, and I just start doing things without fear. And I made it happen, patting myself on the back, and I'm sharing it with you because you also can make it happen too. Hi, Heather Honey Pie. Ah, so good to see you. Merry Christmas. Yeah, so glad you can hear me too. So I know that you had said you were able to come, and I think there were maybe one or two others that were also free. I also want to say a little bit about this holiday and what I feel about it as someone who was born Jewish, a Jew, and religious, liberal, Reform Jew, and very observant, and where Jesus comes into the picture in my life. So I practiced through my 40s, and then I had a spiritual awakening, and all I wanted to do was put my hands out on either side, and I could imagine Jesus on top of the mountain in Brazil, and all I wanted to do was stand there like that in synagogue. I outed myself to my rabbi after I was channeling departed ones and pets and doing healing both in person and remote, and he was displeased. And I left the faith. I had gone to the Old Testament and looked up Leviticus, and it said I was a soothsayer, and I cried, and I didn't believe I was doing anything wrong. Since then, I learned that one of my guides is Yeshua, or Jesus. My take on Yeshua is that He ain't from around here, and he came to Earth at a very specific time to assist, where the people were very hooked into asking the priest or the Kohen about all these laws. Can I do this? Can I do that? Can I do this? And they were asking for permission, and they were going through a human being and not doing direct connect. And Yeshua came down and said, really, it's all about love, and do unto others, and do unto others as you would want them to do unto you, and love thy neighbor as thyself. It's that simple. And he spoke the word, which I believe is truth, which is we are all love, and it is all about love. He was misunderstood. I believe that he did not practice Judaism in the way that people believe he did. They always say, well, Jesus was a Jew, but he wasn't talking Jewish. So I don't resonate with any of that when people say that to me. And I believe that the energies that have been around Earth for a very long time continue to reverb with the word, and every soul has the opportunity to wake up to remember that we are all one, and that it is all about love, and we're all pieces of love. So the holiday, I think, was created. I don't think it's on this day. I'm not even sure if he really died in a crucifixion, but that's my take, and I respect if you disagree. That's okay. Point is, Jesus is in the house, and that in my religion we were not offered any information about him except that he was a man that lived. Okay, fine. So now I have newfound knowledge, and I embrace that he is one of many higher consciousnesses that have come to Earth as an ascended master now to assist with the awakening of our consciousness. So he's a very big deal, a very, very, very big player. When I do exorcisms, if a person claims, or if I say, in the name of Jesus Christ, go, dark forces leave. They leave upon that command. I don't tend to express that when I do clearings or exorcisms, but I invoke the highest of Christ's light when I do this, and he's one of the many. So that is my take on Jesus as my being Jewish by birth, no longer religious. I embrace the concept of unity consciousness, which is we are all one. Hi, Jean. Very good to see you. Hi, Honey Pie. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. I'm going to give hearts today to everyone. This is a heart day. So, I know it's a small group. It's very cold in many parts of the country, and a lot of people are having difficulty with power, with food, with travel, with celebration, with their animals, etc. And I thought that we could do a quick healing for the regions around the country that have been struck with Elliot, as they call it. Here in New Jersey, I woke up to 4 degrees Fahrenheit, and the high was 11. And Heather says, please, a healing. So, Jean, you are new to this, and it's really simple. It doesn't take much. It's all intention, and I'll show you how we do this. So, we link up hearts. We make this sacred space. We put white light protection around us, and we call upon the highest of Christ's light, meaning the enlightened ones. And we're about to do a healing. 1 + 1 + 1 is not 3. It is exponential. It's magnified greatly. So the 3 of us, and for any that are watching, magnifies. And in the replay, go for it. You are with us. Here we go. Oh, you're welcome, Honey Pie. So this was the fast track tutorial. It's that easy. Blessed ones on high, we are here, and we join hearts with you. We ask for your assistance as we spread our love over the regions that have been hit by weather conditions that are quite outrageous and challenging at best. May all humans and animals, plants, may all souls find refuge in your spirit. May heat come to those that need it. May power be restored. May food be available for those who are hungry. May the children be comforted during the storm. May travelers find their destination with grace and ease. May those clearing the roads, towing and jumping the cars be safe and warm and fed and clothed. May all of the healthcare workers have enough time to rest in between shifts, and may they have the stamina to keep up with what is going on in the ER and the hospital. May this storm abate. May crops be protected. May pregnant women who need to go to the hospital find safe passage there if it is difficult to travel. May our bodies regulate, as this was a swift or fast plummet in temperature. May we be supported. Thank you. May cars start. May drafts be sealed. May pipes be warm and winterized and protected. And may all come to learn truth regarding the weather. And I'll leave it right there regarding that. I don't want to get into too much detail because they watch. And now, for those of you who are participating, if you want to throw in, you could just with your mind throw in your intentions. I know I gave a mouthful, but you might have thought of other things. And if you want to type it, you can. For those that will read this in the future, you don't have to. You could just throw it out there. There are no shoulds. And there's a breeze, and there's calm. And there's an angel. The angel is satisfied. Seems there was a spell that was put over many. I'm going to ask what to do. We can eradicate that. So we are powerful, and we imagine that any spell that was cast upon the earth is eradicated and is removed and it is sent to the light. Beautiful. There's calm and peace. Fabulous. Okay. We unlink hearts. We come back in our bodies, and we're here. And thank you. That, I believe, was important for us to do. That was the first thing I wanted to do. Now, for typing purposes, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Hanukkah, New Year's can be challenging for people. You're welcome, Lisa. And I don't know what y'all celebrate. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy New Year. I've been saying Merry Christmas. Oops, I want to get that heart in. We're doing hearts here. Hearts today. You're welcome, Heather. Merry Christmas, Lisa. Merry Christmas. So in terms, I'm not going to be doing, well, it's not personal readings, but I don't know if any of you are melancholy or if there's something that you need. I would like to offer uplift and hearts to you, Heather Honey Pie. Thank you. What do y'all need in terms of this time of year? If you have concerns, if you're sad, if you're lonely, this is a time, see, because I don't celebrate Christmas, I listen to all the music. I'm here, and I'm not with family, not with friends. And so some people, like let's say their kids are with their ex, or their family is far away, or whatever the case. I don't know how people are doing at this time. And so if you are here, I'm hoping it's under happy circumstances, or you like being chill on Christmas Eve. So what do you need? Jean, Merry Christmas. Beautiful. I'm glad. Merry Christmas. Do people need anything in terms of words of uplift? This 2022 was very challenging, and I believe that things were turned upside down purposefully for people to wake up to the agenda of the inversion. And since this is the awakening of humanity, it is for things to get so twisted and dastardly that people start questioning things. And that's the way that you deprogram people, when you rattle them with hypocrisy and irony and paradox. So we made it through 2022, and I am incredulous. It was that difficult. We've made it this far. We knew coming in that it would be this challenging, and for those who've left, it was their time. They made agreements with the guides, and they went out however they did, and there's no judgment. It's perfect. Their time was up. I'm here. I'm in it to win it. I hope I last real long to see a lot of wonderful new earth concepts come to light. So do people need anything from me or from the group today? And there's a lag, so sometimes it takes a little while. Heather, I am here because of this place you created has given me a place to show up, learn, be present, and feel the support. I thank you and the others. Oh, Heather, I am so happy that you found this place. It's just this little nook and cranny that I showed up and we created it, and I'm glad you're here. I'll just say a little bit more. I think it's really important to watch for signs and see miracles. Just the miracles. They happen all the time. Watch for the numbers. Watch for the signs that come from the angels. It happens all the time if you watch. Go with your gut. Go with your intuition. I wanted to get out this morning. I wanted to do an errand. My mom, who's on Long Island, 85 years old. Don't go out. Don't go out. Don't go out. And I'm saying to myself, yeah, okay. I didn't promise her I wasn't going to go out. And I make it out of the driveway. I put the defog or defroster on high, and it's not working. I make it, excuse me, I make it towards the bottom of the hill, almost the bottom of the hill. And it's not working. It only defrosts up to half, and this is on the inside. The windshield wipers do nothing for the outside. It was an inside job. I took the spare towel and I wiped the windshield, and it started again. And I thought to myself, up, look at that. Mom was saying, don't go out, don't go out. And I turned around, went to the top of the hill, and I literally couldn't see out of my left window. I had to turn it all the way down. It was 4 degrees just to make a left so I could see to go into my driveway. And then I found out, I spoke with my mom a little later, and she told me that this happened to her yesterday. And my son, who's right now in Virginia, and I'm yawning, excuse me, this is a sign. I'm getting toasty. This is like pre-bedtime. Sorry about that. That he said in Virginia he also had the same thing happen. So the 3 of us had a serious problem. And the reason why I share, don't be foolish, go with your gut. Some people drive in those situations and they're risking their lives, and maybe that's where they take an exit opportunity. And I turned right around, and I've been in all day. I just went out to get the mail before and then was in. So there's a big chuckle. There's a big chuckle. And I told my mom, and I think she was thrilled. And maybe this was all about Mom and her advisement. Maybe it was for her to not worry and to know that her daughter was safe. Whatever the case, go with your gut, be wise, don't be foolish, and know that everything is divinely ordered. So it seems that folks have not come, well, we've got Jean and Lisa, and I'm wondering if y'all need anything today. Is there anything that you, or Heather, is there anything that you want to do in terms of a healing, a visualization, a meditation? What would you like on Christmas Eve? Oh, you're welcome, Heather. You're welcome. That was, I had never had that happen before. I've had it where it wouldn't do well and I had to keep the windshield wipers on because it was an outside thing. This was an inside the car issue. The defrost would not, and the back windshield, when I turned that on, it was aching to work. It was sort of working, but it wasn't safe enough. So I want to see if any of you have anything, because if not, then I'll continue. Then I'll go in again. Just wait a sec. Regarding New Year's resolutions, I do not believe they are healthy. I believe that they are setups for disappointment, and I believe that they're like promises or vows that are not to be made. They put pressure on the soul. So instead of making a New Year's resolution, a vow or a promise, I suggest that you put it out there. Well, maybe next year it would be really nice if, and you don't hang your hat on it, you don't have expectations. You can express your desire and then take steps towards manifesting it. Period. Keep it simple. Had to share that. I will just keep going in terms of manifesting your desires and working through your issues. It would be really healthy to write a list of your shticks, your issues, your problems. Not to overwhelm yourself, but to get it out on paper. And then you sit with each issue and ask yourself whether you feel you have blocks towards working through. And then you need to ask yourself how you are going to go about releasing the blocks. This is very important. A lot of people are in these gerbil wheels where they just are going around in circles and not moving forward, and they talk a lot about what they want, but they're having difficulty moving forward. See what you can do to unhook yourself from your fears. I have been doing a lot of work on different things, and I keep forcing myself to move forward. And as long as I don't worry and I stay present-centered, I'm good. I don't jump into the future and worry, because that gets me nowhere. And I do not regret anything from the past. Why? Because anything that I did in the past, I made that decision because I weighed the options and I made a decision based on what I thought was the best thing to do then. Hindsight's 20/20, sure, but that's all you do. What can I learn from this? Work on your issues. And I'm having a hot flash. Heather, I am asking for the collective what is needed to hear and connect with from the highest vibrational love level to give steps to move ahead. Excellent question. Let's see what they say. And I want the heart, as I have a hot flash. Ooh, needed to hear that. And I'm glad, Lisa. Everything is as it should. So there's the hot flash for you. Now I'm going to have hat head for y'all. Ooh, hot flashes abound. Ooh, bear with, y'all. Bear with. Ooh, ooh. Okay, I'm going in. Here we go. Boy, hot flashes are great when it's sub-zero weather. It's the only time I should walk outside now. Okay, here we go. Release. They say if you are tender, don't just dump all your problems. Give yourself a break. Be very clear that you're holding on to things that don't serve you, yet there are issues and there are reasons for this. So if you just go about making a radical change, that could be extremely disturbing. It's a process. Know yourself. Know who you are. Befriend yourself. Get to know yourself. Like yourself. Show up for yourself. And when you are present for yourself in all ways, you see what you don't like. You see how it's difficult to manage. You see why you cry. And it's okay. So forgive yourself. Give yourself that. And the pain hurts, yet it isn't your life. It isn't what is. It's just a reflection of what you don't want to see and feel. So look at what you don't want to see and feel. Look at it. Talk to it. Know it. Understand it. Befriend it. Hold it. Understand it. See its origin. And then you can take steps to have it go away. So you honor your pain that you have endured. And you can say to the pain, please show me why you're here. Who are you? Where'd you come from? How'd you get here? And then you can ask yourself, what am I doing with this? How is it serving me? Why have I kept you, pain, for so long? And the pain will answer because it knows. And you can show at the door whenever you want to. But hold yourself. That's why you need to be friends with yourself, because when you do that exercise and you release the pain and you show at the door, you have to be able to support yourself afterwards, because then you're a new person. You no longer have the pain. It's gone. You've arisen. You're no longer that wallowing one. You're now stronger, and that's different. Some people, if they show at the door too soon, they're not ready for that new look, that new you. So this release They say the release is like going and mining for gold with the little pan, the gold pan, where it's like a sieve, and you go to the creek, and then you go like this, and then you raise it up, and if there are any pieces of gold in it, but it's a process, and you have to bend down, you have to spend time sifting and sifting and sifting and sifting. Then finally one day you're going to lift it up and there's going to be gold there. And everyone is exactly where they are to be, but they don't have to be where they are if they don't like it. You can do something about it. Bless yourself, treat yourself well, be a friend to yourself, hold yourself. And then when it's time to do the work, you'll be able to, because you'll have supported yourself enough to leave behind what isn't yours anymore. Wow, that was a channel. Heather, I hope that assisted, and I hope Jean and Lisa, I hope that assisted. That was a beautifully clear channel that they gave, and I thank you. That was gorgeous. Thank you. Ooh. Heather, thank you for connecting and sharing. Gratefully, thank you. You are welcome. I thoroughly enjoyed that coming through. Jean, Lisa, is there anything that you need? Oh, the fake coffee, which is a good thing on a brown sweatshirt. As when the hot flash goes, then it gets cold again. You should see me at night. Blankets on, off, on, off. If anyone that's watching doesn't receive my MailChimp monthly newsletter, please private message me and give me your name and your email. And then it's blind copy and you will receive it. And if you are requiring a session, you could contact me through private message or through my website, jonieswhitelighthealing.com. I also have a YouTube channel where I am sufficiently shadow banned and pretty much unable to grow my subscribership because they have me, I think, just completely invisible. So you can go to Joanie Eisinger, find my YouTube channel, press the bell all icon, and you'll receive the notifications. Maybe not. Some people get that they're unsubscribed, that YouTube literally unsubscribes me from them. Any insight from Joe? I will go in. And Jean, thank you. You have helped me. Bless you. I am so glad. I am so glad. I show up. I just show up. And I will be here New Year's Eve as well. I'm going to go in and get our departed friend Joe. Joe Socio was in this group. He was in another group of mine and a dear friend of 10 years. And he died 2 Septembers ago. I'm going to get Joe. He's like all fun. He's like 3 coins in the fountain. What does that mean? I'm just gonna clear that up. He's like chatting about all different things. What you have to say it one at a time, not overlapped one on top of the other. Thank you. There's a lot going on behind the scenes. Do not worry. The evil lurks, yet they want you to feel that they're in charge, and they're not. It's nonsense. So don't believe a thing that's going on. Nothing. It's all corrupt, and it's all showing. It's all surfacing. You're going to see it clearly. It's all going to come out. Watch. Just be. Just stay. It's fine. Just, you'll know. It's all part of this scheme. It's extravagant and it's blessed. Just watch. There are so many players, and they all take turns, and they're all doing different things. There are so many mechanics involved in this story. It goes on and on. So sure, sheer terror. They want you to just collapse, but it's all a lie. So don't die. Don't believe this stuff. Just live. Don't allow them to cripple you. Don't allow anyone to make you believe these things that they're doing. They're fake. They're fake. It's not true. They're doing this to try and dupe you. They're trying to do things so people will be under a spell and will conform and do the horrible deed. Don't believe it. You got this, all of you. And there's cheering. He's happy. You've been made to think that you're sick and stupid and ugly, and this isn't so. Every person has their own right to be how they are, who they are, what they know. And they criticize you, and they make you feel like what you're doing is wrong. There's nothing wrong. Everyone's got their own way. This is sinister. It's a plot. So I've got eyes, and I'm watching. I take care. I'm talking to you. I'm giving you strength. Thank you. Everyone, just listen. It's fine. Keep your head up. Thank you, Joe. Wow. Wow. That's all I can say, Jean says. Real. Thank you. Lisa. Yummy. Thank you, Heather, for asking about Joe. Wow. You are welcome, Lisa. Thank you, Joe and Joanie. You are welcome. Lisa or Jean, is there anything that you need? We've got 20 more minutes left. See? The hot flash is over, and now I'm layering up. Unbelievable. This whole thing. You are welcome, honey pie. You are welcome, Jean. You are welcome. As I'm getting this. I sleep with the robe. No, I don't sleep with the robe. I sleep with the hat and the socks. 6 blankets and a comforter. 6 blankets and a comforter, folks. The hat and the socks. Then the hot flashes start. Ooh! Strip show. Catherine comes in when I say strip show. It's good stuff. Merry Christmas, honey pie. It's Christmas Eve. Is there anything that you need? And then Catherine, if there's anything you need. Lisa, encouragement, but I feel like it's been said already. It's a game. I'm sick of the game, but it's already said. We all got this. I'll quickly respond to Lisa, and yes, we will do a meditation, Jean. Yes. We knew coming in that it was going to be this tough. We might have even been in training in order to be in this dense prison planet, AI simulation. Many of us here are assisting with awakening humanity. This is an incredible time in Earth's history. It's never been done before. We're being released from the prison. All of the evil that was on this planet for hundreds of thousands of years is being shown. Sorry, I have something in my teeth. We are not forsaken. There's a battle between dark and light. The light has won, yet there's still darkness that is trying to catch hold of the lost souls, the ones that have been programmed. So this is a wake-up operation, as well as taking out the dark, layer by layer by layer from the top down, I believe, and maybe there are minions that are also being taken out. It's of epic proportions. The galactics are assisting, and there's much going on behind the scenes. We are everywhere. We are awakened. We are everywhere. Period. Do not despair. Be patient. I still can't believe I'm alive during this time. It's wackadoo. But I want to see the end result. I hope I make it. They're using weather and they're using bioweapons to try and kill us. It's okay. It's okay. We all do our best. It's like it takes a village and we're all walking each other home. That's why I created this cosmic stock. So Lisa and all of you, you do your part. You stay present-centered. You rest. You drink drink enough water. Eat cleanly. Think positively. Move your body or exercise. Remove negativity from your life. Work on your issues. Get rid of addictions. And imagine a new earth. Imagine an earth where we are all working together cooperatively. Cooperatively. We are a little bit more service to other than service to self. There's telepathy, bilocation, coming into our psychic gifts, and healing, bartering, free energy, clean air, clean land, clean water, etc., etc. Restored health and aging down to, I think, around age 30, being able to live for hundreds of years. And may it be. That is the pep talk. Meditation. And yes, I feel this. I'm glad you do, Lisa. Yes. You are welcome. Let's do a meditation. How about we do a meditation of where there's any heaviness in our heart and sadness and issues that are difficult to release, be loosened up so they come forward and can be released. We link up hearts. We make this sacred space. We put white light protection around us, and we call upon the highest of Christ light consciousness to assist. Here we go. We call upon you for assistance as we link hearts. We come together, and for ourselves, we take a moment to identify our pain, heaviness in the heart, issues we have that need to be jostled, loosened, and brought up so they may be released. Just take that moment, identify what your issues are, honor them, bless them, accept them, know them. And there's a whole crew with us right now. And they're with us. They're holding us as we sit with ourselves peacefully. And they throw joy on us. We appreciate your heavenly assistance unfastening, loosening up the ties that bind, so that we may have greater ease releasing what does not serve us. May you show yourselves in any way, signs, messages, sensations, knowings, hearings, seeings, tastings, smellings, through numbers, through passages, through people, through animals, through clouds and other icons and symbols. May any heaviness and despair be vanquished. Please continue to assist us as we assist ourselves. May we know ourselves better and better always. May we cherish ourselves always. And the parts that are lower, even if they're transient, may they be held, honored, accepted, and released each time they come to our vision, to our awareness. Send ministering angels to us, please, and thank you. There's so much going on right now. I don't know if other people feel this. There's a lot of movement. And there's it's a generous structure. Like they're offering a lot of structure. I see some symbols. It's like there's an erecting of a passage that we could enter in order to heal. It's very delightful. It is safe. This is sacred space. Only calling in the highest of Christ's light here. Nothing lower. It's very angelic. And we're held, and I hear a song. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Peace on earth and mercy mild, the reconcile, the glory. Christ is born in Bethlehem. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Said Joanie the Jew. Oh, there's a lot of Jesus energy right now, I'll tell you that, folks. I don't know what you feel. Archangel Michael is here. Peter is here. Joseph is here. Joseph is here. Mark is here. Luke is here. John is here. Elijah. Peace on earth, goodwill to men. And the boy is here and the shepherd calls. And they rejoice in the name of God. And people bow and they bless the one. And he is here and they rejoice. And they talk to each other and they speak. It is true. He is here. He has arrived. He is here. Take him. The child, take the child, his feet, anoint him. He is beautiful. He carries God, we know. We have been told. He is like no other. I have him. He is beautiful. Watch him. He is snoring. He is out. He is so strong. He is to the one. He is to us. He is to all. God brings him to us. God brings him to us. God brings him to us. And Bethlehem and the star, and there are many that saw that light and they followed it. Heaven brought the boy and they knew, they watched the light shine and they knew. It was prophetic, it had always been told. They knew when he was there. People, they talk. There's so much laughter and peace all through the world. They knew. They had an idea. It was prophetic. All through the land, and they prayed and they rejoiced and they ate. It's like a party. And they danced and they sang and they knew, and he is here. And everyone loves this man. We unlink hearts and we come back in our bodies and we are here again. Okay, holy Moses, that's all I can say. Thank you for being here. Heather says, how can we help with peace on earth? Give me just a moment, because that was big. Bless you all. Heather, how can we help with peace on earth? And you said, bless you, Yeshua, for being here. This was a huge channeling and scene here. No joke. That was big. That was big. The way we can help with peace on earth is through love. Just love. Share. Be kind. Be good. Be tall. Show up or arrive. And do unto others as you would want them to do unto you. Pray. And be still. Each day is another day for goodness to come through. And know that. Do not forget that. That's what they say. Oh, Catherine. Love, love, love. Holy Moses, right? Hi, Maura. Merry Christmas to you. Happy holidays. Thank you for coming. We could extend this a little bit. Is there anything more that people want to cover before we close? And thank you all for holding the space so that I could channel that huge channeling. Heather, thank you so much. You are welcome. Love is all. That is what it is. That's what it's all about. We are all pieces of the oneness. We're all God sparks. We're all pieces of love. Rubies, diamonds, and emeralds. We just are. We all have just different facets. If people do not have more, then we can end here. I will be back next week, New Year's Eve, same place, same bat channel, and wow. I know little bits about the Christmas story, but not a lot, but what came through is what I had heard about. Wow. I'm honored and I'm moved, and I thank you all for making this Christmas Eve sacred. Mary Ann. Merry Christmas, honey pie. I don't know if you saw the channeling of Jesus's birth, what came through before, but if you missed it, I think your heart will be full. You're welcome, Catherine. Thank you and happy holidays, everyone. Lisa, thank you. Blessings, one and all. Bless you all. And Heather and Jean and Marianne, Catherine, Lisa. Maura. Hope you all have a very Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy New Year, although I'll be on next Saturday night, and may you have more ease and grace with releasing whatever you intended to get jostled up so it could be dismantled from you. I send you love and hugs, and may you stay warm. Marianne, Merry Christmas. I just caught last 5 minutes. I'll watch the replay. I think you'll be pleased. I think you'll be pleased. I think you'll be moved as I am. I'm just moved, blown away. Heather, happy and Merry Christmas to all. Marianne, Merry Christmas. You take care, y'all, and thank you for coming. Bye.